YouTube OCFB. OCFB SWTOR is the best game. SWTOR stands for Star Wars: The Old Republic.
OCFB music?
No, OCFB Create. SWTOR is the best game. Look at how amazing this game looks. I'm chilling right now on my speeder bike. It's just a classic little, speeder bike. Nothing special right now.
Did you get posted on somebody else's?
Did I?
Oh, Ease Up, is that your brother?
Yeah, that's my brother. Did you end up finding this stream?
No.
You can't find it?
No.
Really? If you type in OCFB Create, SWTOR is the best game. It doesn't come up.
No. Can you share a link?
Yeah. You should just be like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then you won't have a problem finding it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to easily find my stream.
I am subscribed.
What? And if you just went to your subscriber list, you should find my stream.
I'm watching it now.
Fire. I'm on my speeder.
It looks whack. It looks like a phone game, bro.
What? Yo, SWTOR is the best game. I don't know what you mean. Zap it. Down for the count. I might jump down there. I don't know if I can survive that. Probably can't.
What is it, like Smite?
No. It's like World of Warcraft.
Yeah, you shouldn't play this. You should delete it.
Why shouldn't I play it?
Should I get Helldivers?
How much is it? It's like full price, isn't it?
40
40.
for Helldivers too.
That's the game that came out, Helldivers 2.
I think so.
Yo, look at this. Yo, I'm about to pull the stunt. Yo, that's crazy. I'm gonna fight this guy because he's a Republic Master Sergeant. What? Oh, yo, he just messed me up. Got him. Got the Republic Master Sergeant down for the count. I'm acting like a real Sith assassin right now.
It's pretty stupid. You're just like standing there and hitting him.
Not just standing there and hitting them. What are you talking about?
You're better off being unique.
What do you mean?
I'm
That's
playing
crazy.
this.
Don't say something like that. Where do I have to go? I can't go in there. I don't think. Not allowed in this phase at this time. Is this a door? Like, where is this door right here?
I've been playing a super fun game. It's a phone game. And it's like college football. It's literally just like an old school college football game. It's so funny. It's so fire.
Weird.
I made it to the finals once.
That's cool.
Lost. Lost the finals.
I have no idea where to go right now.
I made it to the playoffs twice though.
Yo, what? Lucas just called me a nerd? Why do you have your Twitch name as your whole name? What is that? What kind of name is that for your Twitch name?
He twitched. Actually, he spazzed.
He spazzed. I have a feeling that I'm not even supposed to be like in this place at all.
Yeah, you're right.
Probably supposed to be up above. I thought I was up above it, and then I felt like I needed to be in it. Wait, hold on a second. Where do I need to go? Maybe I'm
Are you
gonna
playing
try
with somebody or is that a bot? Bro?
Oh, that's where I have to go.
Playing
That's a
freaking bot
companion.
game.
But you can play with other people. It's definitely a lot more fun when you're playing with a group of people. It's kind of what this game is meant for.
Group of nerds.
No, it's meant for people that like MMO style games. Or Star Wars. You don't have to be a nerd to like this game.
Probably helps a little.
This is where I have to go. You can play in first person if you want.
Those graphics are off.
It's kind of a cool view. Right over the shoulder.
Trying to play like some Madden.
What do I gotta do in here? Just kill rebel forces. Resistance forces. Slaughtering all these resistance forces. Not gonna leave a single one alive. Take them all out. Prison guard, you're going down. Interrogator, you're not interrogating nothing. Yeah.
Did you pay for this game?
Ken Val, get him. No, it's free. It's kind of like Wizards 101.
Nah, Wizards 101 is gas.
What?
I said nah, Wizards 101 is gas.
No, this game is just like Wizards 101. Except it's actually better. Where do I have to go now? Search for Hyran. Can I go in here? No. Where's this guy? He's hiding. I know he's... Oh, there he is.
You. The old man sent you for me, didn't he? He must have gotten my distress signal. I guess he's good for something. He kept talking about some Sith he was working with. He didn't mention you were a filthy alien.
A filthy alien? Are you... what? How dare you?
Oh.
The sooner we get this done, the better.
Yeah, I don't have
Just
time
glad
for
I
a
don't have to
chat.
get orders from the old man.
Disgusting.
Now get me out of here.
Alien hater. How dare he say I'm a filthy alien? I'm gonna kill him for that.
Give me one good reason.
Yeah, give me one good
My
reason.
master's powerful. I'm sure you've heard of him. Lord Esdras. He won't be happy if I don't come back alive.
Bro, I
My
don't
master
care.
sent me here for a holocron the Republic dug up someplace or other. I got the holocron, now all I have to do is get out of this place.
You wouldn't happen to have this holocron on you.
Don't worry. It's safely hidden in my robes. The holocron's a map. It's supposed to point to a powerful weapon of the dark side that's hidden here on Balmora. The weapon's mine if I find it, which I will, now that you're here to free me.
Thank you for telling me all about this lovely new toy.
If you plan on taking that weapon, you're going to have to fight me first.
He said, bring it on. What? It doesn't matter if he's got a lightsaber or not. I don't care. Yo, look, we're chopping him up, bro. He can't handle us. We slice and dice them up. Ooh, a golden item? Oh, yeah, the Sith holocron. Duh. Yo, he didn't stand a chance. I don't even have to kill those guys. Let's go take out the trash. Wait, we already did that. Where do we have to go? Travel to North Star, retrieve the Sith weapon. Alright, so I guess I gotta go up and out of here. Up and at him! I gotta use that stab move more often. Think this will work. I think I go out this way. Hope this is the right way. Right on my speeder. Right past these fools. They can't catch me. Oh, what? Cannon fodder, at best. Fighting one of these things would be cool. But I ain't got time for that. I'm on a grind. Sith burial site. Oh, this is where I'm gonna read the holocron. Oh yeah, I got the Sith weapon. Inactive lightsaber? Huh. Concussion blade. Got a new cloak. A new lower cloak. Yeah, I guess I'll switch it. Guess I'll switch these too, even though I'm losing what? Accuracy? That's cool, it's like a vibro sword. Vibro sword. It's like a shock sword. Shock pipe? Where to next? I guess since I'm already halfway over here, I'll just go this way. Gonna avoid all the enemies.
Due respect, I understand you're Lord Zash's apprentice. Got orders from the planetary governor to find you. You're needed at this war conference, Priority Alpha 1.
Why does the Balmoran governor need me?
The Dark Council sent an emissary, big-time Sith Lord, to personally review the status of the Balmoran occupation. This conference will determine the next stage of the ground campaign. Whole war's about to be decided, and the governor wants your expertise.
This emissary of the Dark Council, what do we know about him?
Sith politics aren't my business. One of Darth Mar's servants is what I hear, but don't know anything else. Assigning black level clearance. No one will cause you trouble. Be quick though. They're starting any minute.
Care to take a look at our ordnance? For the Empire.
It's weird. It like looks like there's something. Oh, what? Path to power.
You've got your whole life ahead of you, son. I'd hate to see it end in this camp.
Go ahead. I'm willing to die for Balmora's freedom.
Oh, yeah, Sundry Imperial Outpost. Oh, okay, I see. Governor, yeah.
Resistance leaders hiding.
I'm getting lost because I'm doing 2 quests at once, I forgot. Got confused. Oh! Whew! That was a close call. Where is this? Maybe it's down here, I hope?
My lord, let me be the first to tell you how appreciated your work has been. Today the Balmoran resistance, backed by the government in exile, takes its last pitiful gasp. We have you to thank. It won't be long before the corpse of former Defense Minister Vol'argan is cold in the ground.
I hope to be the one to kill this defense minister.
The resistance, aided by the Republic, has made its headquarters in the Balmoran Arms Factory. It is a heavily fortified facility, but it's not invulnerable. Not with such a powerful patriot as yourself on our side.
The factory will be destroyed by nightfall. I vow it.
If we may impose on you for one final task in service of the glorious Empire, we need you to break into the factory, shut off its power, and use the period of panic to shut down security. Once this is done, the main attack force can sweep in and wipe out the resistance. And if you see Vol'argan, kill him.
It's time we cut the head off this serpent.
Just be wary. Word is the resistance at the factory have the Republic's backing. They'll be well equipped and well trained. For anyone else, this would be a suicide mission. I wouldn't consider it, but I have a good feeling about you.
Oh, are we glitched right now?
Lahitis ni Aino. Papanu Gasavans, Lo Anes, Pose Us Tauhana.
I have to hurt my baby. Hold up.
He must have been pretty powerful to tame such a wild animal.
Sway ayundaron. Ja iswis iskut indem iswil imb. Paulos ja silvanas ja taimar paus. Aiklas John launekai in kuda aitin.
If he had been strong, he would have killed his cruel master.
Panzu aftra Swesuman, Wiljin Gangisans, Anabusin. My nama Warpin, Painal, Ja and Ifans, Iman Lesis Gab.
Will not be enslaved forever. Damn. It's kind of intense. Peace.
Do you know the worst part, Governor?
I didn't.
Yeah, that part's pretty bad.
Exactly. You didn't even own up to your mistakes. That's why the Dark Council gave this planet to me.
Mm-hmm. You tell him.
What?
You tell him.
Please.
Watch.
Why are you
By
mocking
the way,
me,
I'm
man?
streaming right now on YouTube.
What are you streaming?
Streaming
I'm
Swotor.
Oh.
Lacris, and I've been tasked with cleansing.
I've never heard of that. Is that anime?
I'm glad you came. More Sith
Nah.
can only bring much needed dignity.
It's a Star Wars game.
I don't really like Star Wars. I feel like it's kind of cheap
I
because
don't care if you rule one planet or a
they have
thousand.
lightsabers and stuff,
Nobody wastes
and
my
laser
time.
guns.
To business, then.
Too easy.
You're here because I asked the governor to bring me his best. Balmora has a problem.
You're lame for that.
My friends in the Resistance.
Bro, they could
I won't take
literally
much time. The Empire says it owns Balmora. The Republic says
break the
it's
space-time
yours. We're
continuum
gone. But you
and
I
get to
know
one side of the
Balmora's
galaxy
won
to the
with
other,
sweat
bro.
and
That is way
tears.
too easy and
My boys
unrealistic.
will stand
That's
by
cool.
your side until
And
It's
fun.
unrealistic, bro.
It's fun and exciting.
That's unrealistic.
Grand Marshal
Sci-fi,
Decatur,
if
formerly
you
of the
would.
Republic Army.
No,
Officially,
man. I'd
he
rather
and his
watch
troops
Saving
went
Private
rogue
Ryan.
after
How
the
about
Republic
you
withdrew
play
from this sector.
Medal of
Ever
Honor
since
or
they've been
something?
holed up under siege, aiding the
Nah, I'm
resistance
good.
and fortifying
That's
their
not really
position.
my thing.
You may have met their scouting parties
Damn.
already.
Is there anyone on Balmora who isn't fighting the Empire?
And what
Now
about
you'll
last
understand my displeasure with the previous
streams? Like,
administration.
I just
Jakarta
went to
and
your Twitch
resistance
thing
are
and it was on your
based in the
Twitch stream, and I
Balmora
thought
Arms Factory.
Darian and like
They're
Oscar
the
really
brightest
tall.
engineers in the galaxy. I'm told the factory's
Huh.
generators are
And at the
inexhaustible.
I hate when
beginning,
that-
Its
like
defenses cutting edge.
Darian was like,
Its
"It just
barricades
sold,"
block our
and then
scans,
like
giving the resistance peace
Oscar, and you're like, "I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming," and Oscar's like, "Mills." I was like, "Hey,
How exactly is telling me supposed to help?
what the hell are they doing?"
Have I been too friendly? You're here to serve.
For some,
may
yeah,
have
I don't know
officially gone
why.
rogue, but the Republic still supports him. They fund his revolution from the shadows.
I have to look like
make
Kid
supply
Media just to
drops in
find your,
secret.
your page.
Those Republic hypocrites want the arms factory as a beachhead, and as Balmora's
You gotta
new
subscribe to
governor,
it on
I
the
say
other
we
page.
take it before they mount a full invasion.
I did. I have
Just go to your
notifications on.
subscriber
Post
list.
notifications on too.
Just go to your subscriber list. I'll be right at the top.
I think they're underestimating.
You don't know the Republic is planning an
Oh, I
invasion.
do see it.
You
They're
don't
all the way
even know
down
they're
now.
behind
I've had this
It is
YouTube
my
account since middle school, so
And either way,
I'm
Balmora
like subscribed to like
obliterate the
probably like
factory
over
defenses.
30,000
Lower the
channels, honestly.
barricades that block our
No.
scans, and I'll have an army at your back.
I don't know.
And if
I
you
used to
can,
have to subscribe to
You
like
just
any
said
channel that I found in
30,000,
Millionaire.
like it, like it
Not
wasn't.
30,000, but definitely a few thousand.
Oh, okay.
Not 30,000. I only say 30,000 because like
Just
it
exaggerating.
seems like it's been a long time, and also I used to have a habit of like subscribing to anything. Like
Yeah, I
saw some
subscribe to a
random
lot.
video, and like the guys seemed cool, but like, oh, he gets a sub. Like I was just sub,
That's cool. I respect that.
and I still do that, but then it's bad because my like main page is like when it comes to subscriptions is like filled with so much stuff, and like half of it I don't even really watch. Like I don't really watch Let's Plays of like new games that come out anymore, but I'm subscribed to like so many Let's Plays channels.
Damn. RIP to the Let's Play channels.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, let's
I used to
go.
always watch them.
Same. Right though? I wonder if like younger kids still watch them. Probably.
Are you? Probably. I just watched them because like it'd be like a game that I wanted,
Yeah,
or they were
same.
just like funny.
Yeah, I used
They
to
usually
watch
like
them
a
for
game that I
games that like
wanted.
I want, and then like I would find funny people, and I would end up watching more of their other gameplays.
Yeah, facts. That's usually how it goes. That's how I used to grab.
Yeah, back in the good old
I'll
days.
never forget. Yeah. Never forget,
Ah, back in the good old days.
PewDiePie.
Right? PewDiePie playing that bicycle game. That, like, line rider type bicycle game. Happy
Which one was
Wheels.
that? Oh, yeah. Yep.
I watched
Yeah,
those a
Happy
little
Wheels.
bit. I did like his other gameplays though too. He was like one of the first people I feel like. Well, nah, he wasn't, but
No, he kind of was. Like,
yeah, he was low-key one of the
he was
first
like
people
the
that just played a bunch
first
of
to
random
actually
games.
get big. Doing it at least.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of other channels doing it, but they weren't getting big. Like, they weren't as big as him. But also, too, he, like, was Let's Playing, like, a lot of horror games early on. Like,
Yeah.
I started watching him because he was, like, he was, like, doing Let's Plays with, like, Amnesia.
Yeah.
And, like, just other bunch of
What
other, like,
dark
horror games.
secrets
Like, he
shall
made
I
it funny
share
because
with you?
I was, like, scared of horror games, but I would watch him play them because he'd make it a lot less scary.
At last, a worthy disciple. Be gone.
Like, one of his, like, funniest, like, Let's Plays series was, like, when he played this game. It was, like, this game called Lucius about, like, this devil child.
And don't lay a hand on me.
Oh,
I
dang.
know what you did.
I don't know if you remember that game. It was, like, some indie game
And he
about, like,
reported everything.
this kid that was
You wouldn't get your
gets
serum,
possessed
you
by the
didn't help.
devil, and, like,
And you
it's
killed
not,
him.
it's a horror game because you do fucked up shit. It's not actually that scary. But he plays, like, this kid that's possessed, and, like, your whole goal in the
You
game
don't
is just to
know
kill
who
your
you're
whole family,
dealing
like,
with.
one by one,
You're nothing but
in,
a
like, different ways.
cold-blooded murderer.
It's almost like Hitman,
You enjoyed killing,
except
didn't
you're a
you?
child,
Didn't
and you're just
you?
assassinating your whole family.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty cruel.
And then, like, in the second game, like, in the first game, you kill your whole family, and, like, you set the house on fire, and, like, they're not sure who did it. And they
Don't
think
do
that,
this to yourself.
Please,
it's
tell
just
me
like a
one
freaking,
thing.
like, coincidence or
Why?
whatever. But then, like,
Why
some
did
priest
you
is
have
like,
to
oh,
kill
it
him?
was the kid, it was the
We
boy.
have hollow images of the
But they,
cells.
it's like that
The
classic, like,
controls
little
were right
cliche.
there.
They think he's
You
crazy,
could
but
have
oh, he's just a
freed
crazy old
You would
priest.
have gotten your serum. Why?
And then in the second game, like, you get adopted by another family, and, like, you end up killing them all too. But then, like, the priests catch on, and, like, you have to, like, fight priests at the end of the game. It's so freaking stupid.
That's crazy.
It's just fun killing everybody, though.
For
He had the
power.
holocron. I wanted the
We
holocron.
need more games like that.
Didn't deserve this. He was a good boy. And I trusted you with his life.
I grow
You
tired
sound
of
sadistic
you.
as hell.
You
I might
evil,
grow
wretched,
tired of you.
bloodthirsty-
I might kill
I'll
you just
kill
like I killed the other
I'll
guy.
kill you.
Huh.
You'll never get your serum because
Whoa.
I'll kill you.
You'll kill me. Huh. Alright,
don't think
we'll
you
see how
would.
that goes. Guess I'm killing this guy just like I killed the other guy. This is the way of the Sith. Kill everyone that stands in your way. And I win.
Well, they're better than the Jedi.
Facts. Not wasting time talking to these scum. I'm basically a good guy because I'm killing all the bad guys.
The Jedi's actually do kill. I mean, actually, I guess they don't. But I don't know, that one scene in The Empire Strikes Back where he killed Count Dooku.
Whoa there, Sith.
But I mean, it wasn't
Calm
Anakin
down.
that did it, but
I've got
I
your
did think that was
serum
crazy,
right
though.
here. Now,
When I first saw that movie.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Did he just chop his head off?
Not Empire
There's
Strikes
no
Back.
reason to do anything rash.
No, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Whoopsie. They both have like the same type of name, low-key.
Yeah.
I
No.
just realized that.
Wait, Revenge of the Sith? Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, it was Revenge of the Sith.
That's the next movie I'm gonna watch.
Was
After I'm done watching
the Revenge of the Sith.
I'm watching them all in like order, in like chronological order, or timeline order, I should say. So I watched the first movie and then the second movie. The first movie, The Phantom Menace, and the second movie, Attack of the Clones. And then I'm watching the Clone Wars TV show. I'm not watching the classic one though.
Okay.
But
What are you watching?
I'm watching like the
the 3D one.
Yeah, the 3D one. The 2006 one.
Wait, the cartoon?
Yeah.
Or the 3D cartoon?
Not the 2003 one.
There's like the. Oh, okay, that's what I thought you were talking about. That one came out in 2006?
I think it was like 2006 or 2007, yeah.
The 3D one would look like clay?
They look like clay? No. You're talking about the 2003 one, I think.
So was the one that they wouldn't stop showing on Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah, the newer one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That came out in 2006?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought they came out in like 2009 or something.
I don't need a reason to kill you.
Man,
Look, I see where
I'm pretty sure it's 2006. I can double check that.
You have been...
No, I mean, I don't really know. I just like, damn, is that old? Man? I remember I had like a freaking coloring book for it.
Oh, it came out in 2008.
In what?
2008.
Okay.
My bad.
That's what I said 2009 because I was like, I felt like that came on when I was like in 4th grade or something.
Did I ask for your opinion?
Go ahead.
I like
the serum.
base all my childhood just off of what grade I was in. It's the only way I can remember things.
You're probably on the right track. The serum should give you resistance to the stuff in the blown
I think
out
about
vault.
that too, especially with like.
There's also
when I think
a
about
good
like
chance
GTA.
the serum will kill you. I mean,
yeah,
that was like
designed
the
for
summer before
collicoids,
like
not
high school.
humans.
Yeah, facts. Pretty much, yeah. It's weird when I was a kid. I didn't know GTA. I didn't know GTA 4 was even released until
Really?
like I went to like Blaze Burns' house and like he was playing it and I was like, what is this? It's like GTA 4 and I was like, they made a GTA 4.
Give me the serum.
Yeah, that's not funny.
All right, fine.
It was like a few months after it came out, and I was like, they have a GTA 4 because I thought they just went from like
Here you go.
GTA like
It's
San
only
Andreas
a
to
limited
like
number of doses, and like I
I
said,
don't
I'd
even
use it
know
sparingly if I were you.
what GTA was.
You'll
I
have to
just didn't even
bypass the
realize
main
it.
Republic base to get to the
Well, no, because this was way before
Seriously,
GTA
whatever
5
the
came
Republic
out.
throws at you, the
I just didn't even
collicoids
realize
will
there was
be
another
worse.
GTA game. I really thought the only other game they had was San Andreas.
Doctor. But you're no longer necessary.
That was the last one they released.
So
They had one for the DS too.
Go
It was like
ahead.
Chinatown Wars.
I told you before, I'm not afraid to die.
And I was like, oh shit. And immediately I went out and got that game like a few days later. Like, yo, they have GTA 4. And that was when I had a PS3 and I stopped playing it shortly after that because I just hated the PS3. And like, all my friends are on 360 too, so I was like, damn.
360 was the console.
Yeah, but I always had bad luck with consoles during that time. Like the PS3, like there's really nothing that wrong with it. I just didn't like it. But I got an Xbox and I got like a Red Ring of Death. And my parents were like, "We're not getting another one."
Dang, I think I got. Maybe my brother got a red ring. I don't know if it was mine or my brother's.
Yeah, I only ended up kind of getting another one because Malachi had gotten like the black Xbox 360 Elite for Christmas, and then he freaking gave me his old Xbox.
What? He's a real one for that.
Yeah, he said I could borrow it, and then he just didn't ask for it for like years. Like he didn't take it back until he went to the military, like after senior year.
That's funny that he took it back after that.
Yeah, or not when he was in the military, when he moved to Florida.
Word.
He went to the military to get out of Florida, but yeah, that was.
He was like, yeah, I'm moving to Florida. That's so funny how he like remembered. He was like, yeah, by the way, like, can I have my Xbox back?
Yeah. I know, I had it for so long that I honestly had forgotten it was his. Like, he said that to me, and like I was like confused for a little bit, and I was like, oh shit.
Right?
But I had gotten like an Xbox One though, so I was just like, so obviously I didn't really mind. I was just using it to play like certain games, like freaking Forza Motorsport 4 and like freaking Skate and Skate 2 before it was backwards compatible.
Word.
But yeah,
I borrowed my friend's Xbox One for a while.
Also, too, the same thing happened with Halo 4. Like when Halo 4 came out, like I didn't even get it because I just heard it was bad, so I didn't even bother to get it. And then when like he had given me like his Xbox, I forgot what summer it was. I think it was like sophomore year. Like I was just looking on like the 360 store for like random games to play, and like I saw Halo 4 was on sale, so I bought it. And I was like, damn, this game actually isn't that bad. But it's a weird game, man.
No, I like it. I thought it was good, but Black Ops 2 really outshined it for me and like all of my friends.
I mean, definitely did. Also, too, like Halo was trying to do something that was not that game. They made a lot of changes that, or I feel like they just did that to like copycat kind of. Like they have classes and shit.
Yeah, I didn't really like the classes.
And perks and shit like that, and it's like, why are you doing all that?
Yeah, facts. I
And
didn't
some
really
were
like
just
the
stupid.
loadout.
Like the freaking Promethean vision. You can see through walls and shit.
Yeah.
Some of them were just cheese, low-key. I don't even like it.
Like, it would have been cool if it was like a power-up you needed to grab.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the thing. It's like, that's why Halo Infinite kind of did it right. Was having like what was perks in that game is more a power-up.
Yeah. Exactly.
And you got. Well, the last thing I haven't played Infinite in a while, but the last thing I watched about it was like a Lucid video. He said he was getting tired of the game.
Yo, that's so funny. A lot of people definitely watch that video.
Why made you say that?
Because it just has a lot of views. Like,
oh yeah.
Last night was a hell of a fight.
I watched that
I
video
like read
too.
it on YouTube, and like he was like talking about the state of Halo, and I was like, damn.
Yep.
They all want a new game right now.
Dude. Or at least some change. It was like some kind of change to competitive. Like, it's just same game.
Yeah.
Like, give us some different maps.
Yeah, I really think the maps is the big issue. Like,
yeah. It's like, it's funny because, I mean, I feel like he had the like an argument for it in the beginning for like the smaller map pool, like because it's competitive and they have to really like put a lot of time into each map. So it's like it's a lot to learn, like the maps, so they can't have too many maps like in competitive because they actually have to do like a lot to learn the map like fully.
yeah.
So like it would be a little bit overwhelming if there's too many different maps. And like most competitive games anyways don't really have many maps. Like as in, if you think about it like It's
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
definitely done. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think, but I don't know. The problem is like they've had a lot of time to add some of this stuff, and like the first and second season, they just like dropped the game, and just forgot about it with the Cave command line.
I mean,
Marshal Chiquetta here. I want to talk about sacrifice. My troops and I gave up our homes in the Republic.
It is
The rest of you weren't given a choice.
I just want another game. Like,
You're giving up everything to get it back.
no, I don't even want another game. Just need to update it
Real to you.
and make some changes.
well, I feel like the game is great casually. Like, if you play casual, like there's a lot of maps.
Yeah, that is true.
Forge and the custom games are better than ever for a Halo game.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot that added Forge and custom games.
Yeah, and those are some of like the main, you know, takeaways from Halo. So, you know, Halo shouldn't be technically. Like, I feel like it shouldn't be doing bad. Like, the competitive scene is just definitely getting a little bit dry.
Yeah. Well, also too, it's just like the type of game that it is too. I mean, when it comes to competitive games, like everybody's either playing Counter-Strike, Counter-Strike, Valorant, or like just like Battle Royale games.
Yeah, Battle Royale games.
And then like now, like I guess xdefiant.
Yep. My friend plays xdefiant, or I've been playing xdefiant. But what I was gonna
Everybody
say
plays xdefiant,
is I thought you, for some reason when you said xdefiant, I thought you said that other game. What's that game called? The 3-person like battle royale game. You know, the finals. The finals.
Oh, the final. No, that game is really weird to me. That was like a weird game to me because it wasn't a bad game. It was just like, I don't know, I had an interesting idea, but it just was kind of boring.
I mean, we didn't even give it a chance.
We didn't, but I don't know. I feel like
we gave it like a one day.
You gotta give the players a reason to stay. I didn't see a reason to stay.
Bro, we didn't even like give it 2 days of play. We literally played it for 1 day. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. But I did play
we
it a
didn't
few
even
times,
try to like that game.
I did, bro.
No, you did not
hyped when it came out.
Huh?
I was low-key hyped when it came out. Because I had seen a lot of trailers about it, and I was like, oh, nice, a Battle Royale, but a new free-to-play game that's not a Battle Royale.
Well, it is I thought it was a Battle Royale.
I don't remember, honestly. It was like a Battle Royale, but I think there was like a twist on it. I feel like it wasn't, though. I thought it was like you're like fighting over like the freaking like payload or some shit. Like not payload, but like it was like a game show thing. So you're like fighting over like the freaking. You're trying to win the money or whatever.
You know. Oh yeah. I don't even. Yeah. Oh yeah. It was like Was it Respawn? I don't even remember.
Yeah, it was Respawn. You had to like.
And whoever got the most
infiltrate
points.
like their base and get their cash and money or whatever.
Oh yeah. See, I barely even played it. That's like how little I played the game.
And like people were going crazy about it because like the environments are destructible and shit like that.
Why don't we play it? I still have it downloaded.
Well, I didn't think it was that interesting. That's what I was saying. It seemed like it was. I mean, I guess I didn't play it consistently, but I did play at least like 5 or 6 games in it.
That's really nothing.
It's not, but you know, like, I don't know. xdefiant is probably better. And I haven't even played it, I just know.
Yeah, xdefiant, because it's like, you know, it's like Call of Duty. You can't go wrong with that.
I guess you did. No, you really can, so. Well, yeah, you know, it's that modern COD.
Yeah. Modern, like, COD, first-person shooter vibe.
I gotta give him credit, Ubisoft. I gotta give Ubisoft credit.
Yeah, they made it feel like a Ubisoft game, too.
Oh, no, never mind. I want this good or bad.
No, like, in a good way. I think Ubisoft games are pretty good. Like, especially their first-person shooters. Like, I like Rainbow Six Siege. I like... you know, I feel like the Tom Clancy games are good in general. Like, the Wildlands. Even though I barely...
Oh, yeah, true.
Even though I, like, didn't really even play that game, but...
I would have wanted to play that game more. I just didn't have people to play with, really.
Yeah.
I used to like watch this guy on YouTube. I still watch sometimes. He was like in the Marines. He's like a Navy SEAL, and like he like plays like that game, but like realistically. And it's not entertaining to watch him play it with all of his friends, and they're like completely in sync.
Yeah, they're like all of his military friends are just like reenacting battle.
Pretty much, yeah.
They're going to war. That's when it's fun to like play games with people, like when you can actually all kind of like be really strategic and like teamwork.
I can roleplay.
Yeah, role playing. Dressing up
Yeah,
like
shit.
wizards and stuff. Part.
Yeah, I can't remember that one, honestly. Yeah.
Would you... Wait, hold on a second. I forgot I was streaming for a second.
What?
Nah, never mind. I'm streaming. I'm live!
You about to say something crazy?
Nah, I wasn't gonna say anything crazy.
Why couldn't you say it on stream? Huh?
Just because it's just not like, it's not the vibe.
What?
Just
I'm
not
scared.
a good conversation.
I think it is. You don't make it interesting.
Nah, it's not really interesting.
Yes, it is. It's even more interesting now since you're dragging it.
Yeah, it definitely is more interesting now. I could have done that. I guess I should have did that.
Darth Lacris, can you read me?
Well, we
I'm
gotta
lowering the
go.
barricades to the Balmoran Arms Factory.
Yo, my guy looks so sinister.
We'll start scanning the interior now. Hold on. Someone cut through this interference.
Pardon my interruption. I'm Grand Marshal Takeda, formerly of the Republic Army.
Your troops
So
are
you're the proud
pathetic.
leader of these gutless wonders.
If they're so gutless, why
One of the weirdest things I think about in video games is like how
Once I realized you plan to lower our
how do they
defenses,
make progression
I
happen
sent
in
a few
games like
friends.
doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
reporting.
Tempest Squad reporting.
What do you mean?
Fresh volunteers who have
like
taken a leave
for
of absence to
example,
join the Balmoran
I'm
resistance.
playing like an RPG, like
Taste of what's coming.
when like an MMO, like an online RPG, like it's like keeping track of like
You've sent
everything,
these people to their deaths.
and then it's like
If that's true,
you have it's like all these different systems going on, and it's like how do they put that into the game?
Dude, the code must be crazy.
It's like you can like make a game, but you have all the progression stuff. It's like what the hell? Like even just something like games like skill trees, you know, you upgrade like a few perks on there. It's like and the game like changes fundamentally. It's just weird how they make all these systems work with each other.
It is kind of amazing, I think.
Yeah, like because I was like thinking like about types of games that I'd be like willing to make, and I was thinking about RPGs, but I was like, I don't know, that's like a lot of work.
It is. It definitely is hard.
This channel is still open. Did you get her? Send a Jedi?
Put all those systems in there, like even just something like I just would have to be on the scale of Pokemon.
Yo, he keeps giving me the chance the option to flirt with this girl. Oh, I think she can like become my girl. I think she's one of the like options, obviously.
There you
How does
go.
it make you feel watching me kill someone like
flirt.
that?
I can't say I didn't enjoy the show, but your timing could be better.
Oof.
My people are performing a full scan of the factory now that the defenses are down. I'll patch you into the report.
My lord, we're detecting unusual signals from inside the factory. What appears to be a hyperspace beacon. It shouldn't be possible.
Damn.
Must have taken them decades.
Don't underestimate their engineers or their resources.
Yeah.
What can you do?
In theory, starships could follow the beacon and jump-in system almost directly overhead.
The Republic is flying reinforcements straight to the Balmoran arms factory and bypassing our defenses.
Being governor of Balmora isn't so easy after all.
I wasn't looking for an easy job. Scan for enemy transports approaching the factory.
Picking up. There are dozens of ships out there. Silhouette is Republic Special Forces, Triumph class.
This is how they did it during the war. Multiple strike teams, strategic objectives, one Jedi per military squad. They took entire planets. They know we see them. They're rushing to land now.
That's big.
If they're heading to the factory, we can stop them from the ground.
Agreed. Take out the landing platforms and guidance systems. I'll have attack squadrons blow those ships out of the sky. Fail me now, and we perish with Balmora.
Let's go. I got a new battler package.
Damn, I've been
Credit
working out
keys.
and I've been making crazy gains.
You've been making crazy gains.
Yeah.
Fire. Where's Oscar, yo? What the heck? Haven't worked out in mad long.
You or him?
Him? Or, me? Both of us.
When was the last time you worked out?
When I worked out with him. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta start just working out. Can't wait for him.
Yeah, staying consistent is honestly hard. Like, if I miss more than like a day, then I'll end up just not working out for like a week straight.
Facts, that's what's tough. Like, we were on a good roll, but then we stopped. Oh, this is cool. We're in this together right now. We're like a team. We're not even like.
What? This game is penalizing me for going on the tracklets.
Yeah, that's what. I mean, that is a problem in when you're on a motorcycle.
Yeah, but they're allowed to do that though.
Nope.
In the real races, like.
Not on a motorcycle.
Why can't I do it in the game? You said no. They do, man. One of the honestly, like, one of the reasons why Valentino Rossi was good as he could be is probably like because he did do crazy shit like that. I've seen videos of him literally like cutting across grass.
Psycho.
He really is like actually crazy and like.
Destroy guidance.
There's this one rider. This one like really good rider. He like referred to Ducati named Casey Stoner, and like he was like one of Valentino Rossi's like biggest like rivals. And like there was this race they had at Laguna Seca, and like he said that Valentino he like lost the race and said that he lost because Valentino was riding too aggressively and that he needs to be held accountable for his actions or something. It's like he rides too aggressively, he's not very sportsmanlike. But he was really just scared because Valentino was willing to freaking cut the grass and do all types of crazy shit just to get him first. He's scared.
I mean, that's pretty scary. Like,
Well, no, definitely, especially going like. Yeah, man, you know, that is some nut job shit. But that's really what it is. Like all the craziest, all the best racers, like any like racing sport, are just like usually the craziest motherfuckers on the track. They like use the whole track. They break way as fucking every corner, and they don't care if they could potentially crash and die at all.
Oh my gosh, that's psycho.
The best riders are usually those crazy ones, especially like in motocross. Like you have to be afraid not to immediately get very, very hurt. You just gotta send it at all times.
Bruh.
What is thing was when you were streaming playing that game at Oscar? Like this game was boring.
Yeah, he does not like it. Not eligible to enter at this time. Inject. I have to do something. I have to inject something. What do I do? Where do I go? That's weird. Huh. Wait, do I have to go like up there?
Oh my gosh, man! I just totally touched. I quit.
There's nothing up here. Yo, why are you complaining?
Ugh. You complain about me complaining.
Now you're complaining about me complaining about you complaining.
Hey man, you guys are these complaining paradoxes. Gotta go.
Yeah. Complaining paradoxes no more.
And honestly, I just thought that was really bad fun. I was mostly laughing at Luke because he was actually complaining the most.
Yeah.
I love how those birds fly like that. You know,
BAF-X series invasion battle. Or just invasion droid, I'm sorry. Not battle droid, just droid.
That's illegal. I might get that new parkour game soon.
Yo, that thing does look sweet.
I have the beta, like I downloaded the beta for it. And I played it, but I was ass because I didn't get used to the controls. I don't know. I played it on a controller. Well, it did feel pretty good, I can't lie. But it's actually crazy how good some people are at that game already.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy.
Like, I'm in the Discord for it, and like I just randomly like the other day looking at one of their streams, and this one guy was just like streaming, like that mad people were watching, and they were just like going off, doing all these crazy tricks, and like the devs were watching too, and they were like, and even the devs are saying they can't even do that shit in the game. They're like, wow, they made the game, we can't even move like that. The only thing is there's no multiplayer for it yet. Which is why I haven't gotten it. A game like that needs multiplayer.
What? I mean,
What?
I guess.
Bro, it's a parkour game that takes place in a open world city, bro. Who doesn't want to run around with their friends? That's like the new skate game coming out without online. Like, what?
Whoa, I really blew up that ship. That's pretty
This
cool.
is Darth Lacros. Our ships are closing on the Republic transports. Keep
What
destroying
the
those
hell?
landing pads, and there will be no escape for the enemy.
I want to get like I want to get a flight stick and shit. So I can start playing flight sims.
Yeah.
Cause I have the VR headset for it, but I don't have a flight stick or anything. Like, I know, like, one of my favorite games I used to play when I first got a PC was freaking War Thunder.
Yeah, you are a big fan of like flying games.
I'm honestly a fan of any sim game. Like, I'm like, except for like truck simulators. I mean, honestly, I probably would play those games if I had like a setup, but I do not.
If you had a big
I just
rig
like sim
setup.
type games. Yeah. Yeah, I would. I don't know, actually. Driving trucks is not that cool. I mean, probably in person. I wouldn't do that in a game, though.
Damn, I can't beat this team.
Attack squadrons engaged. We're down 6 Republic transports. I'm calling in additional ground-to-air weaponry.
They gotta stop putting free-to-play games in top sellers, bro. They're not. I guess they are selling stuff, actually. Never mind. That's cheap, though. Come on.
What's your problem with free-to-play games?
No, nothing. It's just not fair that they're in the top sellers list when they're free to play. It's like it's not the same as somebody actually shelling out money to buy a game and they just click install.
Someone's still.
It should be in most played, not like top sellers.
Well, no, it's probably top sellers because of the in-game.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's why I said technically they are, I guess, buying because they're like, paying for shit in the game.
Yeah.
So it does make sense, but it's cheap. It's cheap to the games that cost money.
No.
Diablo 4 is number 9 on Steam. It's crazy.
Only a few targets
That is kind of crazy.
They've got nowhere to go.
Game's trash.
Slipped past us. I'm sending in ground.
No, I'm just kidding. Diablo 4 is probably fire.
I heard it was like mid, but I don't know. I didn't play. I never played it.
Yeah.
I might pirate that, honestly, try it out.
That's a game that's
I
like
Diablo 2 a lot.
That's a game you play with your friends. Like what?
Yeah, I guess all the Diablos are kind of meant like to be that way, except for Diablo 1 and 2. Diablo 2 was actually really good though. Even though I didn't beat it, but
I like Diablo 3.
I'm like 2 worlds away from beating it. It just got really, really fucking hard. And like, I'm not the best at RPGs, so like, my character was like really underpowered for like the level that she was
Diablo
at.
is a really hard game, especially if you play like on the hard difficulties.
I think I literally just playing on like normal or medium or something. And I thought I was nice until I got to like the third to like last world when like I was getting my ass kicked by demons. And like I kept dying like moving stuff, so like I just rage quit. But also too the Diablo 3, like I played a little bit of it, but I never beat it. I have it on the Switch, which is why I never beat it.
Yeah, I played a little bit with my friends. I watched a good amount of it. This one guy I used to watch on Twitch play Diablo 3. It was crazy. He would get so many donations. It was nuts. I always remember that. Like, they would just be constantly donating. Because like, it would like read it out loud too. So like people would just be constantly donating like $2, $5.
Yeah.
But it was like, it felt like the whole stream. People were just like constantly donating. I was like, yo, what the hell?
That's crazy.
This was like a long time ago too. I was like,
lost.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what the heck? People really be donating that much?
You've got your ship. We've got a few.
Yeah, Project Zomboid is on sale.
Non-combatants and the wounded off Balmora.
Is that game
I'm not in that game from my wish list. Yeah, I've watched people play it. It's like, it's pretty good. It's co-op. It's like online and stuff too. It does have online. It's like weird though, because it's like the zombie like RPG, but it's like top down. And I don't even know how to describe the
Jedi
game,
and a
honestly. It's
Grand
like,
Marshal dead at my hand.
I don't know what to compare it to. Really don't. It's like a zombie survival game, but it's top down instead of like first person or third person. And a little bit, it's definitely stylized. But there's so many zombies that, like, I watched like some random person like streaming at one time, and like him and his friends were running away from like a horde of like 100 zombies in like some wall or some shit like that. It's crazy.
That's funny.
Like, it's like your stereotypical zombie movie outbreak, rather than like the lone survivor with like barely a few zombies left long after the outbreak type vibe. Like, this is like the fresh outbreak.
Good fight.
Oh, I got you.
You've got something I don't have anymore.
Even in The Last of Us, that was a fresh outbreak, and there was barely any zombies. Yo, Black Ops 1 is on sale for $20 on Steam.
Alright, you can
It's
just buy
normally
it.
$40.
Maybe it'll work.
When the hell is Warhammer gonna go on
sick
sale?
of
One
talking.
stroke of my lightsaber, and you're a corpse on the floor.
I'm aware.
I want Warhammer 3 to
Please
go on
listen.
sale.
I know how much the Empire wants to expose the Republic's involvement in Balmora publicly. I confess the truth of the invasion.
There was a period like last summer where I played Total War Warhammer 2 for like 3 days, or no, 4 days straight without sleeping.
Oh my gosh.
No, it wasn't 4, it was like 3. And like I left it running and like went to sleep and then woke back up and like kept on playing it. And then I just kind of got bored. Because
Republic
like I just overplayed it,
transports.
obviously, like a
Even
dumbass.
before I came to the factory, I met squads of Republic troops. Why
But
do
it
I
was
need your
addicting though,
confession?
because it was like Total War, but
you
it's
know
like
the truth,
fantasy.
but the rest of the galaxy doesn't. And they'll trust my word over yours. Let the Balmorans and the non-combatants leave. Treat the Republic soldiers fairly, as prisoners of war. Help them.
Medieval
and
2
I'll
Total
tell
War next time we go
everyone
on
we
sale.
violated the treaty.
You are in no position to strike
I
a
want to play
deal.
that game with somebody so bad.
That's everything you can
What game?
want. Why?
Medieval 2 Total War.
I've seen that game.
Or Rome 2 Total. Oh, never mind. That game is bread. Never mind. No, it's an amazing game. It's like it's a strategy game, but it's not a RT. It's like a RTS, but it's not like it's not grid based. It's just like all out warfare to control like massive troops and shit. Which is why it's really really fun, because you're pretty much a
Is it
general.
like Halo Wars?
Actually, yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, it's
You
like
won't
Halo
have to
Wars.
wonder very long.
It's like Halo Wars,
How much
but
is it?
Sir, Squad 815, Darth Lacra sent us to reinforce your position.
It's
The Grand Marshal is
$25,
dead. We're done
but
here.
I got it on sale one time for like,
There's fighting all over the factory,
honestly,
but it looks like a victory.
I don't even think I got it
Orders
on
to
Steam. I think I
regroup
got
at
the
the
CD
outpost when you
keyboard,
can,
like
sir.
mad cheap.
Why do I feel like, is it like a Epic game or something like that?
No.
Epic Games.
No.
Is it Ubisoft?
Oh yeah, it's freaking, nah. It's $5 on CD keys. No, it's I forgot the company that makes it. Oh, it's made by Sega. It's published by Sega actually, but the developer is called Creative Assembly. I have to see if this game is multiplayer though. Honestly, I can't remember if this one is multiplayer or like the other Total War games. Because there's a few Total War games that have different
Wait, it's
themes.
Total
Like,
War? Like Warhammer?
that's what the franchise. No, the franchise is called Total War.
Oh.
But like, there's different like games in that series, like Medieval 2 or like Warhammer 1, 2, and 3, or like Rome 1 and Rome 2, or the Samurai one, the Japan one. It's pretty much all the same game. It's just like different themes, pretty much. It's like feel like medieval shit. People see like ancient Rome. But I really was playing because of the history. They do teach you a lot of history in the book.
I feel like Chivalry 2 was like free on the Epic Game Store or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Because the Epic Game Store has like a free game, or 2 free games or something like that every month.
Yeah,
Was on there.
I played the first Chivalry. I never played Chivalry 2. Well, I did, but I played it on Sean's Xbox.
Word.
Oh, there is online for this game. Wow, that's good. Damn, not bugging. Online is so hard though in this game, depending on who you play against. Because it's almost like chess in a way, but like with the full army. And there's some really good generals out there.
Yeah. Facts, dude. Same with like Halo Wars, bro. Online Halo Wars was so brutal, especially since like I played it like a few years after it came out, so the only people playing it were like diehard like fans.
Yeah. I felt that, mate. I felt that one.
Like at first it was easy, cause like I would be playing against like, you know, other people that were new to the game. And me and my friend like would just be owning.
Yeah.
And then it got hard really quick, and it just never changed. It never went back. Like every once in a while, we get like people that weren't that great, but most of the time we got people that were just really good.
Yeah, damn.
And it was it's hard to play because they would just win so fast.
No, yeah, exactly. They know exactly what they see like what you're doing, and they know exactly how to counter everything.
Yep, exactly. And they knew how to be really quick, and so like I wouldn't even have time to like be ready for their attack.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, I remember I was playing Rome 2 Totalborn, like in that game, like they increased the unit size, so you can have like up to like 5,000 or more like people like in your army like on the screen, and like I remember like I was fighting with this one guy, like it was like you fight in like different environments, like depending on where you are on the map. Cause it's like a map of like the whole like area of like wherever the game takes place, and like we were fighting like it was like this mountain pass type of area, and like I had like my whole like army set up, and like he freaking like I don't even know how he did it, but like he freaking routed his whole army like around like the top of the hill that I was on, so I couldn't see him. Like he just completely encircled me and like attacked me from like every angle. I just got rubied so hard.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just like, damn. That's a wrap.
That's
Cause I was like waiting, I was like, where is he? Like, where is he?
They just attacked from all angles, like that sounds like a horror movie or something.
Nah, it kinda was. And some of the battles in the game are like are insane, like you can like also battle with like multiple people, like it could be like 4 people, like 4 different armies, like against you, or like against like you and like 3 other people. So like some of the battles are huge, and like depending on where you're attacking, like sometimes you have to like take like you have to capture like cities and things like that sometimes too.
Damn.
And that is like when it gets really hard.
I know it's not really like it, but it just kind of reminds me of like Civilian or Civilization.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's similar to that
but
too, because it has like the it has like the same mechanics kind of. Yeah, it's just not turn-based. But it kind of is turn-based though, because it plays like Civ in the sense where like you like micromanage stuff, and then like you end your turn. It's just the battles that are in it's just the battles that are in like completely real time. Like you'll make a turn, like that's what makes it hard, especially in single player, because like you'll make like a move, and then like say you forgot about like a certain like council that you have or something, or settlement that you have, like an enemy will just come and like take that shit from you after your turn, and you're just kind of screwed. Like in Medieval 2, like I was playing as England and like I ended up losing like pretty much like all of my land and like territories to France, and I had like no choice but to just quit the game and restart.
Dang.
Like, you can actually game over in that game because all your settlements get captured, and then like once your last one gets captured, like obviously that's it. And you can do the opposite to people too. Like I completely like wiped out France from the face of the earth just by taking over their country. That's just wild. But Medieval 2 though, especially, and it goes through like different periods. Like Medieval 2, like you start off like in early medieval times where they have like guns and things, and you end in like the late medieval times where they start using gunpowder and stuff. And that's like one of the best parts. Suicidal gun warfare. And they had like another one, like Total War like Empires, like Total War Napoleonic warfare or some shit, or Napoleon or something. And like those are mad funny to play because like I can't believe people were fighting like that back then. Like they would just line up and just shoot each other. Like what the fuck is that?
Dude. That is pretty stupid.
Like, that's like whose idea was that? That's so stupid. That's crazy.
That's like guerrilla warfare, like.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. That's why it's so funny to me, because it's like we really just have like a bunch of guys line up and all aim at each other.
It came from like old-fashioned military, like sword and shield combat.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like, I guess, more like less barbaric, and like it was considered having like etiquette.
Yeah.
Because there were some generals that wouldn't do that. They would just like they have like their guys line up, and the other general would just be like, "Nah, fuck that," and just send them all to charge them with bayonets. Instead of lining up, which is more effective, but it's not respectable. Like if you died on the line, like on a firing line like that, it was considered very honorable.
That's just a trick.
Yeah, they're just tricking everybody. So it's like the funniest thing too I've realized about playing those games is like, from a higher-ups perspective, like your whole army is literally just fodder. Like it's just like handed fodder just to buy you time to do other stuff. Like you know that people are gonna die.
Right. You gotta be a psycho to be a general.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's been times in those games where like I knew my troops would die, but I would sacrifice them anyways just because I knew I'd still win somehow.
No, that's what the Clone Wars, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, like that's what I've been like seeing a lot in the show. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with all the clones, because there's clones.
Yeah. But it's funny because like some of the Jedi like treat them very like, you know, like they're people too, right? Most of the Jedi, I should say.
Oh yeah, most of them do.
But they still are like kind of, what's it called? Replaceable.
Yeah, and also like that thing with the clothes is crazy because as a kid I didn't realize that like they all had like a chip put in their brains that they would listen. So like when they did the Order 66, I had like no clue why they were actually listening.
Yeah.
I thought they were just killing him.
Did you recently watch Revenge of the Sith?
No.
Oh.
No, this was like, I'm saying like back when I first watched it.
Weird.
I was confused as hell with that part until like I rewatched it like a few years like later, like a little bit older, and then like I realized, and like the Clone Wars cartoon as well. But then like I like learned more about the clones and stuff. But honestly, though, a lot of people love the original trilogy, and I do like the original Star Wars trilogy, like, but I think the prequels, honestly, like,
Sith. I mean, my
are
lord.
more
I
interesting
mean, Major Iran here, sir.
in a weird way.
Yeah.
Like, I think they had a lot of potential to be like way better than what they were, obviously, but like, I feel like they get like too much
Will I
hate.
never be rid of you fools?
Right. Well, I'll be quick then.
I mean, at least like,
Yes.
I mean,
As the
definitely
new resources officer here
Empire
on
Strikes
Balmora,
Back,
I just wanted to
Revenge
apologize
of
for
the
the
Sith
behavior of the late
is
Lord
really good,
Messica. His
but
son's mission was not a
I don't
military
know. I
matter,
wasn't a big
and the
fan of the
Major had
second
no
one.
right to demand your valuable time in that
The
way.
You mean Empire Strikes
I,
Back?
what was the? Yeah. I'm getting all confused now.
Dude, Empire Strikes Back was like the best. What do you mean?
No, I think what one was the one where he was?
The
I
one
think
on
was that
Hoth,
the
where it
first
starts on
one?
Hoth, on the snow planet?
No, I'm talking about in the prequels.
Oh, in the prequels, Attack of the Clones, the second one.
Attack of the Clones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
one
think
wasn't that great. That's
that
what I
was
was
my
gonna say.
least
Like,
favorite
Episode
one.
1, Phantom Menace was really good, I thought.
Yeah, I thought that was
I
really
actually
good.
really, I'm a big fan of the Phantom Menace. Like, I love the
Right,
pod
I thought that was
racing.
really good.
I like seeing Qui-Gon. Like, Qui-Gon's such a cool Jedi. And, like,
Yeah,
you get to see
facts.
him die, and that's just, like, so intense. Just, like, super intense
Yeah,
emotional, like, stuff like that. You get to see, like, and
I kind of agree.
you get to see all the aliens, which is cool because like it kind of like is a throwback to like A New Hope, seeing all the aliens and stuff like on Tatooine.
Yeah,
It's crazy. Like,
facts.
and it's yeah. Also, the scenery is pretty cool in that one.
Yeah,
I really like the
that's why I
scenery in
was
it.
saying like the prequels, like the first one was good, but this and the second one like had so much potential.
Yeah,
Because like the thing with like the prequels that I liked a lot is because like obviously as a kid I saw the originals and like saw the prequels and like I like that they expanded a lot on like the universe and like showed things and
yeah,
backstories and stuff like that. Like that's why I said I think they're more interesting because they really like captured like my imagination like a lot more as a kid because I was just like, damn, there really is a lot more to like the Star Wars universe
true,
than what we saw in like the originals.
true.
And like also too, like the fights were so well choreographed in the prequels. Like watching the fights in the prequels and then watching the fights in the original trilogy fights look a little bit goofy.
One thing
I
that
can't
really
even
pissed me
lie.
off though is Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon using the speed run in like the very beginning of the movie to escape the droidicas, and then like we never see that again. I feel like
Yeah,
we
that is true.
never see that again. Like,
What do you expect to
that
gain
gets
from
me
Nah, that's
so
a
Wordplay?
fact.
tight,
My
actually.
lord, I wasn't.
Because so many times,
I just hope
I'm
to
like,
remember my
yo,
role
they
and
could
help you
just
find what
literally
you were
force
after.
run out of here, right? Like,
No, yeah.
or like they could just use the force. I feel like they really don't use the force a lot in the movies for some reason. Like, they
Yeah.
obviously it's pretty
They only
difficult,
use
but
it when it's
sometimes
like
they like
convenient.
sometimes they use it like yeah, sometimes they use it
Or
like
like
and it's not that hard, and sometimes it's like really hard for them. So it's kind of weird. Like I don't know, it's inconsistent.
yeah. Well, I guess it too depends on like who's using it. Like
Yeah,
for example, like Yoda, it's like harder for him since he's so old.
yeah,
Even though he's like much more powerful than all of them, but and then some of them like make it look easy, like the Emperor just flinging fucking bleachers.
yeah. Now
off
that
your
is when
fucking.
you really do see like a powerful force wielder, like truly like in his prime, like. And also the dark
Yeah.
side is just really powerful. It shows how powerful the dark side is.
No, yeah, I mean, I can't even lie, bro. I was low key rooting for Anakin, except for when he. I was rooting for him until he killed the younglings. I was like, damn, he killed the kids.
That's like why the dark side is weaker though, because they're
Yeah, facts.
so stingy and
They're
mean,
way too emotional.
emotional, yeah, and they're way too radical, and
Yeah,
they make like a lot of bad decisions.
yeah, he almost killed Padme. The
Yeah,
Force
he
choke.
basically did.
I mean, he basically did, yeah.
As far as you're concerned, I was never here.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that so
Yeah.
ironic? Like the one thing he was trying to
Welcome here
like
on Balmora, sir.
prevent, he caused
Yep.
from trying
Well,
to prevent it. Like he went crazy trying to prevent it and ended up causing it himself.
yeah, no, that is true. Well, that's what he gets.
A Sith is welcome
He
wherever.
should have used his head, you know.
Absolutely. No question of it.
Well, it's
Obi-Wan warned him.
because Darth Sidious got in his head.
Whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah, he's too powerful.
Dude, Darth Sidious, bro. I really like the way, like, and I also am just like baffled by it at the same time because he is so powerful. It's kind of just crazy. Like, it's just
Yeah.
unbelievable how powerful he is. He's able to completely decept the entire Jedi Order. Like, it's so hard to believe, bro. He's right under their noses. Like,
Yeah.
it's
So
just,
that is true.
it's baffling. And he does so much. Like, especially the Clone Wars shows that too. It shows like how he's literally doing everything. Like, he's involved in everything.
Yeah,
like,
he's involved in everything.
He's like the reason everything's happening. Like, and he's perfectly on it. Like, I don't understand how he's so on the ball with everything. Like it was so cool in the Clone Wars. Like, it really dives deep into the lore. That's why I like the Clone Wars. It shows like I'm at the episode where he literally has Cad Bane like break into the Jedi Temple and steal the holocron. And it like leads them to like forest babies, like babies that are really powerful in the forest, and like they end up capturing 2 of them, and they bring them to like this place on Mustafar. It's like a, you know, basically a foreshadow to what's to come there.
Yeah, the final.
Yeah, and it's so funny because it really does foreshadow completely because he like, there's only droids there, like working on the babies, basically taking care of the babies, and he's like there as like a hologram, like talking to them, like, you know, like basically already manipulating them, and then he's gonna have them be put under like some kind of like slave training, like mind control shit. Like they're gonna like go through surgery to like so they follow his orders, and like he was so evil too. It's like because he's like, oh, it's dangerous on their age. Like it might not be successful. And he's like, even if he's like, I foresee me controlling an army of Sith wielders that will search out all the Jedi and be able to take them all out, like, and foresee the future and everything like that. It was really like so conniving, so evil. Like it was written so well.
Yeah.
And like Anakin and Ahsoka like arrive on the planet because they're searching for the kids, and of course like they figure it out because they're just the best. They figure out that's where it is, right? And they obviously sense that they landed and everything, and like the droids are like, they're here, and he's like, evacuate and like turn off the force or the gravity generators and like burn the whole base, right? So he destroys the whole base, and like all the evidence is just gone like with it.
Yeah.
So like he's just so good at covering his tracks and just doing so much. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Damn.
And it's like,
yeah, that is true. I mean, also too, like he earned like all of their trust as well.
Yeah.
And like the Jedi like are very compassionate and trusting.
Yeah, it's their weakness.
Yeah, so it's like they could really see it happening. I mean, I guess what's his name? Kind of glad Mace Windu. Knew some shit was up.
Yep.
And they ended up killing like one of the only black Jedi that I could root for. Damn.
It's funny because I recently just watched like an in-depth like analysis of Anakin's character, and like it really explains how like Sidious manipulated him so much into like basically backing him into a wall to the point where he made him feel like Sidious was the only person that could help him save Padme.
Yeah, exactly. He's like very manipulative.
Yeah, right. So like Anakin was looking at it like, if Sidious dies, Padme dies. Like that's basically how he like had it in his head. Like he literally like he was gonna do the right thing. Like he turned him in. He brought him to the Jedi Temple, and he said to Mace Windu and all of them that Palpatine is the Dark Lord of the Sith. Basically, he's like I think he's the Dark Lord of the Sith, and then he's like thinking about it, and while like Mace Windu's going to arrest him, and he comes in, and he thinks about it. He's like, wait a second, Padme, and he's like, yo, how am I gonna save Padme? Like, it's crazy. He goes in and he makes a split-second decision. He's like, oh, he wasn't trying to kill Mace, he was just like trying to stop him from killing the Emperor, because like, Mace Windu is one of those Jedi that like will do the radical thing. Like he's a badass. He's portrayed so well
capable
in the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
like because he's
really capable of taking
he's
out
like
the
one of the most powerful, and he's very like he'll make the hard decisions. Like he will take out the enemies if he needs to. Like he killed Jango. That's something that like he's a Jedi that is willing to kill like that. Like it's interesting.
No, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And so he was gonna kill Palpatine. And Anakin was like, what? No way. I can't let you do that. That's not the Jedi way. Like, he has to be brought into questioning. Like, it's funny. It's ironic. Anakin's trying to, like, do the right thing. And, also it's so funny because Mace has always been, like, a problem for Anakin. Like, he's always been, like, the one that's there saying, like, oh, you're not ready. Like, oh, like, is he the chosen one? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's always been doubting him and like holding him back. Mace is one of the big components of him being held back, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, also too, that was how the Emperor got to him too, because there were other Jedi too in the council that were really doubting him as well. Like,
yeah.
He made it seem like it was all of them against him.
Yeah, and the Emperor was super compassionate and
the resistance is crushed.
Like very
he literally became like his like mentor pretty much. Like, really the only one he could talk to.
Dude, right? And it's the Jedi are so stupid because I feel like they would always put him into situations to talk to Palpatine more often.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he became like his guy, like his number one guy. Like, and same with Padme, like Anakin and Padme. Anakin became like Padme's like Jedi guy, like and it was just so like natural. They're just like setting him up for failure. Like they were just really just. And it's like this kid was brought into the Jedi Order at such a late age. He was already like built up as a slave. Like he was already grown up as a slave, basically, like as a kid, and endured a lot of pain and suffering and loss, and didn't know how to deal with those things. Like he didn't have a father. Like. So they're kind of like crazy for treating him like the way that they do. Like they didn't really raise him right. They didn't know how to raise him right.
Yeah, no.
And it's sad because like a lot of people are like, yo, Qui-Gon, like if only Qui-Gon was there, because Qui-Gon was very wise.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, low key, like I felt like they should have let him live,
Dude, right? That was stupid.
but it didn't make it more interesting that he died, I guess. But even
Yeah.
still, man, dying to like somebody like Darth Maul is kind of stupid.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
It's
it's not
definitely a
stupid,
feat
but
for
it's
Darth
just
Maul.
like it's not stupid. I mean, it's not like Darth Maul's trash. It's not stupid. It's just like it just felt kind of cheap. I don't know. I feel like it should have at least lasted another movie.
Yeah, I was tight because it's like, bruh, why did they have to fight like that? Like, why did they have to like split up? Like, why couldn't he just waited?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I guess they're just trying to make it the stakes higher.
Yeah, it definitely was intense. It was a good setup.
Yeah,
The Balmorans now know better than to challenge the Empire.
they're trying to make the stakes higher
Are our
and
true secret weapon,
More
without
juicy.
a doubt.
yeah,
Captain
more
Rigel is
juicy.
in
Like
charge of writing up the report on this one.
they want people
If I
being
could
like,
ask you
"Oh
for one
shit,
final favor,
they
that you
killed
report your
Qui-Gon."
success to him.
Right.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're like fans of this shit, but like somebody actually, they wrote that shit.
What?
Like people like get really invested into like not even just this, but just like anime, just like fantasy, just like fiction in general, like fiction media in general, like people get really invested
Darth
into, but
Lacras. Grand
forget
Marshal
that
Tegeta is defeated.
we're at
The Balmoran
the
Orders
writer's
factory
will
is
pretty
broken.
much, so they could literally do whatever the
Smell
fuck
like
they want.
smoke and
Yeah.
blood. Let me show you something.
That's true.
It's a better way to say it.
On behalf of the Senate and the
I just think it's.
Supreme
I asked
Chancellor,
like why
I
they did
wholeheartedly
things the way they did because I
condemn
just
the
think it's
actions of these
interesting.
rogue soldiers on
It's interesting
Balmora.
to me like
They struck at
that they
imperial
made the
targets
choices
without
that they
any
made.
Republic support. The Senate values its peace treaty with the
Yeah,
Empire.
facts. Yeah.
So embarrassing for the Senate.
Also, too, it is the
Making
prequel,
own
so it's
people.
like
Meanwhile, Imperial intelligence has begun interrogating our
I think they also
I'm
did
giving
it
the Jedi to
to
Darth Maul.
follow
They can be turned.
like
Your enemies
the
are
kind of
beaten and your
formula,
position is secure.
from
But
the
our
original
partnership
trilogy
doesn't have
because
to end there.
old Ben dies in the original trilogy.
Shall we take a walk among scorched
Yeah.
crimson
And Luke
skulls,
sees that, and
discussing
that kind
plans
of
for the future?
that's like a very
I admit,
painful thing
you
for
put me in
him.
the mood to
Luke
celebrate.
goes through a lot of pain,
Tell me why.
just
I
like
should bother
Anakin
with
went
you.
through a lot of pain. So
yeah.
it's interesting the parallels there.
No, yeah, exactly.
Aren't you curious about the
But not
man
as
who
much
won the war
though
for you?
as Anakin.
You won't have another chance.
Then
Well,
let me
I feel like
explore.
Anakin's is a little bit worse, just because like, I mean, the Tusken Raiders killed his parents,
Yeah.
It has been an enjoyable day.
and then he went and
I'm
fucking killed them
gathering
all.
troops for a clean
Yeah.
sweep of the Balmoral Arms
Yeah.
Factory. I'm
Like,
making
he
it my
just did
big
worse
Luke's
plan
parents
for
were
too.
killed too, though.
My governorship would be very
No, yeah,
different
but I just
without
mean
you.
like it just felt more
You have my
intense, like when it was happening to
gratitude
the
for your
Anakin for some
assistance.
reason. I guess probably because I just knew he was gonna end up being Darth Vader.
Yeah, I mean, it was more intense because, like, yeah, him going and slaughtering them was very intense.
Yeah, bro. That was
That was
some
super
anime
Adelante.
shit. That was some Itachi shit with some pain shit right there.
Yeah. The women and children too. Slaughtered them
Right?
like
Like, all
animals.
no, yeah, I was like, damn, bro. They didn't show it on screen, but
I just recently watched the
Next
Attack
time you
of
need
the
assistance,
Clones,
let me
and
know.
I
have
see a
skills
lot of
you
the
haven't
hate that comes
seen.
with it.
I'll remember it.
With like
It's
the
time I return to
Anakin being
ruling.
too
There are
creepy
new
and
reports of
emotional and
resistance
like
activity. Should you choose to remain on
cringy
Balmora,
with Padme,
perhaps I'll
but
call
I
on you
really
again.
didn't think it was that bad.
yeah, facts.
Rewatching it recently, I didn't dislike it that much.
No, I don't dislike that movie that much. It's just like a little bit boring to me. But the action scenes are really good. The scenes where there is action are really good to me, but it is a little bit boring. Like some of the the lovey-dovey scenes of the Anakin and Padme are just kind of like ugh.
Yeah, they're not that bad though.
But I kind of do like those scenes because like I like world building, so like I do like seeing the different worlds that exist in the universe and the different like environments and things like that.
Yeah, it got to show a different side of Naboo. Like we went back to Naboo. Like Naboo is honestly one of my favorite planets. Like it's
Yeah,
such a
exactly. That's
nice
what I was
planet
thinking of when I was saying that. Because it was so
because it's
cool
very
just seeing
much
that
like
as a
Earth,
kid.
right? So
Yeah. And there's motherfuckers that live underwater. Like, it's like,
yo, right, the Gungans.
like that shit was crazy to me when I first saw that.
I love the parallel between Padme's home planet and Anakin's home planet, like Tatooine.
Yeah. That dude is from fucking the Midwest.
Just
Fucking Dust Bowl.
barren, yo, right? Barren wasteland was just sand.
It is kind of beautiful in its own way.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the scenes that are on Tatooine, like,
yeah,
are actually like really nice because it has like really pretty sunsets and stuff like that.
True.
I mean, it's kind of like
sense.
Mars, like, pretty much. But
yeah, true.
That's fire. That's why I wish like the Disney movies, the Disney Star movies, I wish they went like built more upon that rather than like kind of just low key like restarting it just in a different way.
Yeah, right. I mean, they did, you know, continue the story. But I have to rewatch them again, honestly, but The Force Awakens is pretty good. Like I actually watched that movie like a few times. Like I've actually seen that several times and like I actually enjoy watching it the whole way through. Like I actually pay attention and actually watch it. Like it's pretty good. I actually really like that movie. I think they did pretty good with it. It looks really good.
Yeah, The Force Awakens isn't bad to me. I think it's okay. It's not my favorite.
No, it's not my favorite, but I think it's pretty
But
good.
I have watched it a few times, and I did like the Lego Force Awakens game.
Yeah, yeah. My point is like I've watched it and I've been entertained the entire time. I can't say the same for the second. The second movie. I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, me neither.
Episode 8.
I barely remember the second or the third one.
Dude, I barely remember them either. Like I've watched them.
I just remember the one where like they had like old Luke Skywalker on the fucking island.
Yeah, that's the episode 8.
And then what's the one with when the Emperor like comes back to life again?
I don't know if that's episode 8. That might be episode 9. Like I don't even like I think I've watched episode 9 like once. Like I really need to watch them again because it's hard for me to even like remember them. But
yeah,
I do know I've tried watching episode 8 like several times, and I feel like I've really just lost interest midway.
You said midway?
Yeah, like halfway through watching it, like I would just lose interest in it, like not even really be watching it.
Yeah, I feel that. That's how I feel about that one too. But yeah, Force Awakens I think was really good.
This is the happiest of days. The whole resistance
And
is in shambles. The
I thought it was really good. I still don't like the fact that they made Rey the new fucking Jedi, but whatever.
Yeah.
I really thought Finn should have been the Jedi, but whatever.
Dude, right?
He looked right with the lightsaber and everything.
Dude, facts. Like they could have both been Jedi. Like
I was gonna say they could have both been the Jedi, like, and he has the heart for it.
Yo, right?
I thought that was kind of bogus, but I was like, whatever. So much for being progressive, huh? Up the black man, the white lady have it. All right, whatever.
It was cool though. Finn was almost like he was cool. He was cool. Definitely a really cool character. That's what I'm saying. I really like The Force Awakens. Like the whole way they
Yeah.
portray the First Order and is pretty cool. Introducing Phasma for the
Yeah, it
first
was
time,
really
like
good.
it was good. And they made Kylo Ren look really cool at first, like, and it
Yeah,
does
he
go a
is
little
really cool. And
bit
you realize he's
downhill.
just a cuck.
Yeah,
But
it
yeah,
goes downhill, like definitely towards the, you know, end of the movie.
yeah.
But is that
His
the one where
design is
he
cool though. He
kills
does.
Han? Does he kill Han?
Yeah,
Yeah, he kills. Yeah, that. Oh wow, a lot of stuff happens in that movie. I guess it's kind of like with all of the movies, like they are really jam packed. But
yeah. But that one, I don't know. I feel like the most significant things happen. I guess
They were
in terms of
pushovers.
like the
They
recurring
deserve to be
characters. I
conquered.
guess I don't know.
The Empire
and they made
agrees.
they
Like
did
Han Solo.
another.
Possibly
They always
thank you enough
kill
for your
off
service.
like a major
Decades
character
we've been
in the
trying to win this
first
war, and
episode
you've done it in a fraction of the
of the
time.
Yeah,
of this
Thank you.
of the series, like of the three.
yeah.
What's it
And I
called?
guess Han was just a freaking great
Trilogy
motherfucker, anyways.
of the trilogy.
Yeah, Han was a scumbag, anyways.
He was a scoundrel. That's
He was
for
a
sure.
scoundrel until he wanted some freaking Princess Leia buns. That's crazy, but he was low-key a hood. He was low-key hood. She took him out.
It was, it was on par with Qui-Gon dying. Or
Yeah, it was. Even though I still think Qui-Gon was way
Old Ben
cooler.
dying. It was more like on par with Old Ben dying. Even though
Yeah,
Old Ben was kind of probably cooler too, but
yeah. I mean, the reason I say that about Han Solo is because I associate him being cool, but that's because of the fact that he was in the original trilogy. Like, if he wasn't an original character like that, like people probably wouldn't have cared about him that much. And also because of who he was played by. I mean, he was played by.
yeah,
I always forget his real name, but Indiana Jones. Like, come on.
yeah.
Come
I'm
on.
trying to think of it.
I always forget his name, but
It slipped my mind right now. Can't think of
oh yeah, I always forget his name. But
it. Harrison Ford.
yeah, Harrison Ford. Yeah. Crazy to think that dude is like 80.
Right?
I think he's 80. And he looks mad young. He's doing adrenochrome, bro. He's draining the blood of infants at the Illuminati sacrifices in the Hollywood Hills.
He was definitely doing what Mr.
Anyways.
Burns does.
You think so?
No,
Uh,
I don't think
let's see,
so.
never know.
I hope not. That's sketch. In the Hollywood Hills. The Hollywood Hills.
In the Hollywood Hills, bro. In the Hollywood Hills.
That's funny.
Excellent. I trust Major Bessico was a good help. I've traced another artifact to Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, it's hard for me to
locate the
like
other
say
two.
which one is my
I'll see what I
favorite
can
or
learn
even
while
like
you're on Nar
order
Shaddaa.
them.
Now
Like I
hurry.
should think
There
about
can be
it.
no gain without haste.
But it's tough for me
Yeah.
because the original trilogy is so nostalgic for me. I've watched it so much.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Usually if I rewatch like a Star Wars movie, like I usually just end up watching the original trilogy and like if I watch like anything from the prequels, I usually just rewatch the third one, like
Yeah.
just so I could watch the end fight again.
Dude. Ooh, the
And, like,
third
just all
movie
the
is
crazy
so
shit that
good.
happens.
Revenge of the Sith is such a good movie. It starts out so good with the space combat. Beautiful. And then, oh my god, it goes to the intense scene of fighting Count Dooku. Oh my gosh, the rematch? Oh man, the revenge? Yo, the revenge for him, Count Dooku cutting off his hand. His arm, dude, his whole arm. Oh
We also
my
saying he cut up Count Dooku's head.
dude, literally. Got his revenge, cut off his head. Oh my gosh. And then we get to see Palpatine. We finally see like Palpatine actually showing his evil side. Like in the
Yeah,
flesh,
he
because
was
we
like, "Do it,
always see
Anakin."
him in his hooded robe, you know. We know it's
Yeah,
him. Like you know it's him. Like in the
yeah,
second movie, you definitely know it's him.
yeah. Facts.
The first movie, like
Yeah,
you low key don't know it yet. Like
yeah. Nah,
he
I thought he was
keeps
just
it
some old
really
ass
low
man.
key in the first movie, but the
I thought
second
he was
movie.
like some old dyke, bro. When I first saw that movie, I was like, "That's some old dyke, bro. That works at McDonald's part time. Who the hell is that?" That's that. He looked like the Newman's Own
Apprentice,
guy,
you've
bro. I was like,
reached
"What the fuck?"
Nar safely.
No,
Don't let
no,
these hidden
bro, it's no
powers
fuck. I,
fool you.
but nah,
Misery and
he
desperation often slumber
but
the
yeah,
realm,
that was the
and
first time I get to see him do
desperation
that, and also
can
like
drive people to many
I don't know, man.
things. Remember
I
that in your attempts
I have
to
to watch
recover
that
the
again because I
artifact.
don't remember Obi-Wan's reaction to that. I can't remember
What could I
how he
possibly
reacted to
find
that
useful
happening,
about
but
a bunch of poverty-stricken
I remember when I
morons?
first saw that scene. I
The
thought that
more
was
you
weird because
want,
I
the easier
thought
you are
Jedi
to
didn't do that shit.
exploit. That's the general rule. The artifact, a pendant called the Eye of Tulak, belongs to the Sith Lord
Then the
Palladius.
Grievous fight,
He's lived
Obi-Wan
here
and
many years,
Grievous. Oh my
converting
gosh,
Nar Shaddai's poor and
that was so
suffering into
good.
Yeah,
zealous
that one
And that,
followers.
was
His
really
own
good.
cult.
That fight was actually kind of scary
yo,
as
so
at a
good.
young age. General Grievous was scary to me as a kid.
Yeah.
He was definitely unsettling.
Also, seeing the Clone Wars TV show hypes up General Grievous so much more. Like it definitely shows like
Yeah, it
him be a
does.
menace. It shows him be like a kind of, you know, not that great at the same time, but it also does show him being a menace and a survivor. Like,
Yeah, facts. The fact.
He cannot be allowed to continue.
It's no concern of mine that he preys on these
and of course
people.
that
That's
leads
all
right
right.
into
Every
Order
attention
66,
has
and then
gone
you
to
get
his head.
the epic Yoda
Palladius needs
versus
his help from
Palpatine fight.
seclusion, but
Yoda
you
versus
can draw him
Sidious.
out. I've contacted
That's
2 of his
epic. Even
former
though it's
cult
pretty
partners.
short, it's still
They're in
really
hiding now,
fun. You get
fearing
to see like
retribution and hungry for
the
revenge. They
Sith
could prove
Lord,
useful.
like the Dark Lord and the Master, the Grand Master, basically, literally the Grand Master Yoda,
Yeah.
go head to head, and it's just great. You know how you see Yoda just take out the guards like instantly. That's I love when people highlight that because that was always something that I like got so hype about. Like Yoda just walks in and just force pushes, takes out the guards immediately, just instantaneously.
Right. That's a fact, actually.
Like he just drops them, and he just like he really does go toe to toe with Sidious. Sidious just plays dirty, and Yoda. Yeah, Sidious just plays dirty, and he's really evil.
Yeah.
And
And
Yoda's
also,
like
Yoda was like
really
old.
good. Yoda's old, but he's
He
also
was,
like such a good person that he wouldn't kill Sidious, and he's not trying to destroy anything. Like, you know, Yoda's like way too good. Like he's actually so pure.
true. Yeah, that is true. But I mean, he was almost falling to the ground trying to like use the force in those scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's because he did get hurt though.
Oh yeah, that's
Like he
true.
got hit. You know, Yoda's definitely
Yeah, he
not
was
very
getting tossed. He was
durable.
getting ragdolled. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He was getting
He got
ragdolled.
kicked, I think.
No, yeah, they're ragdolling him.
Hit up against the wall. Like he's definitely not
Yeah,
very durable.
that scene was actually sad. I felt bad.
Yo, right?
I was like, damn, like I really wanted to see him kick Darth Sidious's ass, you know?
Yeah, same. He does
And he
do
was getting
work,
tossed around. Yeah, he did put in
but
some damage though for
it's
sure,
just
but that dude's just too
Sidious just
powerful.
plays dirty. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah. And he's just powerful as fuck. Like
Yeah,
he was
Sidious
just
is
laughing his
just
ass off
so
while
evil.
tossing the whole fucking rafters behind him.
Yo, he's so evil, so powerful. It really just is insane.
Like, he doesn't even need a lightsaber.
Right?
That's
And
like
he's
child's
so
play
good
for
with
him.
the lightsaber too.
Yeah.
Like we get to see that
I
when
don't even think he
Mace
uses the
goes
lightsaber.
in.
I think it's the Force controlling his hands, the dark side controlling him.
Yo,
It's
definitely.
like almost like Ultra Instinct with Goku. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't even have to try. It's just muscle memory.
Right? Like we see Dooku fighting in the second movie and we think he's a beast, but then when we see Sidious fighting, it's just a whole nother level.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's why I wish. Well, actually, I guess we did see more of him actually in that second Disney movie, that Disney Star Wars movie episode.
Sidious?
Yeah, because he came back to life.
Yeah, I don't even really remember that. Like I said, like I swear, like I really like
Yeah,
haven't
that's the
even
only
like
one I really.
watched.
That's the one I remember the most because
Dude, I really like
I,
I
I
barely
remember.
even
Yeah, that's
watched like
crazy.
the second half of that movie. Like I've
That's
seen like it
crazy.
here and there, but like I can it's like so like you know what I mean? Like I barely even know.
Yeah, I thought it was. That's crazy. I thought it was
I
like
prefer to
kind of,
work alone, Master.
but like
Don't discount them.
the action
They
was
have
entertaining
information,
enough to
and
like, keep
they're
me
eager
watching.
to oppose Palladius.
Yeah.
I have encouraged their
But also too, I
cooperation
did see it
with
in
the
theaters, so it
assurance
wasn't like I
that
could
once
just like
Palladius
not
is gone, the cult
Okay,
is
yeah, I
theirs
didn't.
to
watch
lead.
it. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't just gonna
Circumstances
walk
change, of
out.
course.
It
No,
wasn't like
that
that
Whatever
bad.
you
yeah.
feel is
That would have
necessary,
been better. I just
Palladius
didn't
is
pay
held.
attention. Like I was just
The
being on
I
my
honor
saw it
phone.
with
is all that
Luke
matters.
and Nate Chango. Like we were all smacked.
Yeah, it would have been a better experience if I saw it like that for sure.
Yeah. Even I still thought it was bad though, but like I thought the action was okay. But it was just kind of stupid because I don't know. I love the Emperor, but I was like, they didn't really have to bring him back. Like they could have just came up with another character or something. But no, they brought him back. Turns out he didn't actually die, and they recovered his body or whatever. And he's been like hooked up to like some machine.
Right.
But he was really scary in that movie though.
That's cool.
That was probably like the best. Like he definitely used because he was at full power in that movie too. He did something in the movie and got way stronger. I forgot what it was,
Oh
but
wow.
he was like really powerful. There was like a scene near the end where like they were like trying to like destroy like the like this giant like he like made like he like completely revamped like this like the Sith, and like he like got them all like new like chains and rollies, everything. Like he got them like brand new like ships, and like he got these brand new like mega like star destroyers. He like came back and just revamped like everything.
The First Order,
And
yeah,
like
he like pimped him out.
yeah. And
Pimp my ride.
pretty much they all had bust down, bro. But but, but no, he did that. Like there was a scene near the end where like the Republic, they were all like freaking fighting, trying to like take down his ship, and like he used like his force lightning on like the whole army that they had.
Oh my.
Like every ship that they had, like he completely like disabled by using the force lightning. Like put his hand up in the air,
That's crazy.
and like he
Just
completely
get out of
like
my sight.
he made like a freaking EMP with that shit. He just shut down all of their shit, and they were like, nothing's working, nothing's working.
No,
And
that's actually really
he
cool.
started blowing them up. I was like, damn. Yeah, that's why I was saying like the action in it was really good, even though like it was kind of stupid, but it was like, good though. It was good seeing him like at his full power, and the special effects were top notch.
Yeah.
Um,
That's why I want to go back through. So that's why I'm saying like I'm going back through and watching all of them through like timeline order because I also want to see
Yeah.
because it's really interesting. I just recently watched Rogue One, and that came out that like that in the timeline
yeah, that
happens
movie
right
I actually fell
before.
asleep in.
Yo, it's actually really good though.
I have to rewatch that one because I fell asleep. I'm not even saying I have to roast it. I literally fell asleep.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I feel you though, but it definitely is one of the better ones. You definitely should rewatch it. And I
Yeah,
won't even spoil the ending because it's really cool.
yeah. I was gonna rewatch it. Like I tried rewatching it on Disney
I didn't
Plus and
come
I
to
fell
Nar
asleep
Shaddaa for
again.
the diplomatic
But it's because I
circuit.
watched it at night
Yeah.
and like I was laying down, so I was just bound to fall asleep
I was
anyways.
tasked with gathering allies on Nar Shaddaa. Hut clans, corporations, gangsters. But one man has resisted
Yeah,
our
the first time I
entreaties.
watched it, I don't even know why I
Kabi
fell
is the
asleep.
local
But
leader of the exchange.
I have a bad
A
habit of falling
galaxy
asleep during
spanning
movies in
criminal
general.
organization specializing in high-tech vice.
No, I feel that.
Ukabi and the exchange
Because it's better to
refuse to
actually watch
join
it.
us.
I just can't fall asleep on the horror movies because it just gets my heart going too much.
Yeah. And it's got to be like a really interesting movie to, make me not fall asleep.
Yeah, sure.
There can't be any like slow parts. They're not super interesting.
And it's true. It's true.
I missed the part where this was my problem.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Exchange spends more money than most governments on spies, slicers, and scientists.
But yeah, then I barely remember like
Anyone they can't buy, they
the movie with like old Luke Skywalker. I really remember that one.
Kabi drugs and tortures my messengers. We need to.
Yeah, so you were talking about episode 9, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I barely know that movie. I barely know either of them. But I definitely have. I've watched episode 8 more than I've seen episode 9, and it's funny because like what I do is like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna rewatch them, and like I've like seen all the other movies like a lot, like 1 through 6, so I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna watch the new ones, like just to see them again, just to know them better. And I watched the first one, I'm like, alright, this is cool. I watched the second one, I get halfway through it, and I'm like, I can't even watch this anymore. And then I don't even watch the episode 9, so like, I feel like I've done that a couple of times too. Or like I'll force myself to watch episode 9 and it'll just be like, I barely will even watch it. I'll see it like in the background.
Why episode 9?
Just because it's like, I have to go through episode 8. Like I keep having, like I force myself to like go through episode 8 first. And that just like makes me lose interest. But I also probably because like I watch them in one day too. It's just too much. Like I gotta watch them like, separate days. I gotta watch one day, watch the next one a different day.
Fair enough.
So I definitely just burned myself out by trying to watch all of them.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. What's going on, man?
Is there a point in all of this?
But yeah, I definitely gotta rewatch. I'm not gonna rewatch them. I'm just gonna watch Rogue One.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to show a force so overwhelming that no one on Nar Shaddaa will ever deny the Empire again.
The ending is really cool. That's what really sparked my interest in wanting to watch all of them in timeline order, because I wanted to just see like how they flowed from movie to movie and like kind of following the story as it progresses.
Oh, so you're watching them like in the complete like numbered order?
Yeah, timeline order. Yeah. So
timeline order.
I started with the Phantom Menace, and then I watched Attack of the Clones, and then the next like piece of film is.
Tell me what you're offering.
Is the Clone Wars before Revenge of the Sith. You get to see it, so you see like Attack of the Clones is the start of the Clone Wars. And the Clone Wars TV show shows like the whole Clone Wars basically.
When you're through crippling the operation,
and then right after Clone Wars is Revenge of the Sith, and then it's Bad Batch, the newer clone TV show. And I've never seen that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
So I'm interested to see like all those other shows that I haven't seen. There's also like Andor I haven't seen and stuff like that. So I seen The Mandalorian. I also recently just watched the whole Mandalorian, and that was really good. I really like it.
Yeah, I watched the first season. I watched the first 2 seasons, and then I don't know. I thought it was good, but I'm just not a big fan of TV shows in general.
Yeah.
Like, at least anymore. I used to like watch some shows, but I have to watch movies now because like I want to get like a more cinematic experience. I don't know how to explain it, but
yeah, I mean, I feel like Mandalorian is pretty cinematic, but
I was gonna say definitely the shows definitely are more cinematic now. Like,
yeah,
But I more so mean just like
the shows are a
the
lot
fact that it's
longer,
like
so
the
it's
fact that it's like a whole thing like squeezed into like freaking like 2 hour movie or whatever.
yeah.
Like I like it better than watching like the reason I don't like shows isn't because they're shows. It's just the fact that I have to keep watching like episode after episode. I don't like binge watching things.
Yeah, yeah. That's why you have to really just like
Like I get
watch
like
it like one episode a
like whenever I
day.
watch yeah, because like when I watch movies, I'm like, all right, that was just an hour or two, whatever. If I watch movies, like that was a few hours. But if I'm like binge watching stuff, I'm just like, so like shit. I'm just like, damn, like I just was looking next episode. Like,
Yeah, it definitely gets burning out. That's why TV shows are hard to watch like that. It's almost better to like not watch multiple episodes of a TV show in one day. Like you watch one episode and then like watch a different TV show. Like I feel like that's kind of how it's meant to be watched.
Yeah, facts.
Because I feel the same way. I get burned out.
Yeah, that's what I did when I watched Omni-Man cartoon. I didn't watch it. I think I watched like 2 episodes a day or some shit.
Yeah, like 2 episodes at most. Yeah, I mean that's how they did it on TV. They would really only show like 2 episodes back to back unless it was a marathoner, unless it's like what's it called?
Brutish distress.
One of those main shows.
So beautiful and intelligent. You were like children to me, which is why it pains me to do this.
Yeah, like I do like
cut the act, Palladius. You never
and also like
your children.
It creates a lot of hype when you watch it live. Like Naruto, I remember it was so hyped, like waiting, and even like Ben 10, like waiting a week for it to come out. Like it was just such a hype feeling like when it came out. Like you
watching it definitely is really hype.
You were like waiting for it to come out for the week, and like the anticipation, the hype was building up.
Yeah. Now watching it definitely is really hype. You talking about you talking about the shows or the movies?
The shows, like as they're coming out live.
No, yeah, it definitely is. But also too, like movies. I guess I'm meant to watch in theaters. I'm like technically, so it's like watching like a movie.
The cavalry looks like
the week it comes out.
I had it under control.
And a packed theater does hit different.
Facts.
It definitely does. Like I watched that movie like when it came out in like a packed theater.
My lord.
And I don't know. We went and we all like smacked his house. Like we didn't even think to like bring like I don't know like just Star Wars shit with us or even wear anything Star Wars. Like. I think we were just hanging out on the mall, and they were like, "Yo," we saw people walking by and like Star Wars stuff, and we were like, "Yo, that new Star Wars movie's out." And we ended up going to the theaters and just watching it right there, and like there's mad people in there, like we saw it only in the back, and like
you are indeed.
You were just like going crazy.
Intelligent.
Not as much as you are.
And, like, that was mad funny. It was mad fun though.
A while back, Darth Sash said she'd send
And then,
someone
like,
to help us out.
also seeing horror movies in a packed theater is mad funny too.
Taking down oppressive cult leaders is a favorite hobby of mine.
Good, because it makes me sick that Palladius is out there while I'm cooped up in this rat hole.
Palladius built his empire on the backs of the poor. Said he'd save them from their miserable lives.
He'd be screaming.
Said we'd make a mighty sword and strike against our enemies.
It's 10:30. I wonder if anyone's ever gonna get on.
It was all lies, but you win the support of
I might have to switch to xdefiant. I've been playing this game for a while. For 2 hours at least. 2 hours.
Yeah, facts. I'm trying to watch you play xdefiant.
Okay.
The masses will worship me.
Because I haven't downloaded that game yet.
Get him the way Palladius
I'm gonna
find the biggest, most vicious gang on the
conversation.
block and crush them. Right now, the gang's the
I was
Crates, named after the Crate Dragon on Tatooine.
My game was worth
Their
it.
leader, Sabin, thinks
Hopefully,
he's
I'm
the
gonna
saved
think about like
Take
my
out Sabin,
rating of
and the masses
all
will see
the
you as a regular hero.
movies while I watch them like all back to back here. I should probably just watch the movies without the TV shows, because watching the TV shows is going to take way too long. But I want to see it because like I want to see like the timeline develop. So, but it's whatever.
Yeah. You gotta make a YouTube video of like from the best to the worst to the best. Like a tier list video.
Yeah, I gotta make a tier list, facts.
see this video, man. You know, there's actually this. I forgot what it's called. There was like this restoration project where like because digital digital cameras actually
if he
don't
hopes to
have
stand against me.
With all
better
respect, taking out the crates wins you followers,
quality
only
than
until the
film
next gang
does.
rises up. But then
Film
they run
cameras
their
like
way.
capture way more
A play
detail.
called The Rot afflicts the poorest of Nar
It's just the fact that it's kept on film,
But it
which is
can't be
why
cured, and the person
it
who does
loses
so
its
will be
detail over
regarded
time.
not just as a hero, but as a prophet.
There was like a restoration project where they took like the original film for the original trilogy and like restored it into like
I think I'll stick with
and
what
like
I
they
know
restored it in
best.
like 4K and
Murder
like
and mayhem.
recolored it so the colors were really accurate and stuff like that. And like
The crate's lair is in the
I didn't even
rebellion
download them
sector.
and watch them
Crush their
for
leader,
free. I
and the
forgot what it's
masses will take
called. I
notice.
think it's called like Project 4K or something like that. And they also did it since it's to the film version, so it doesn't have any of like the George Lucas like edits to it from like the early 2000s when they re-released them.
Weird.
So it's like the OG movies and like max quality, perfect color, everything. Like it honestly looks amazing.
That does sound fire.
I watched like the first one like that and it was amazing. I was like, damn, this looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I believe it.
Absolutely stunning, man. It was a trait.
I believe it.
It was a proper trait.
Alright, we're switching to xdefiant. I can switch the title, I guess.
So it's an xdefiant. I have to download that game. I keep forgetting to. I feel like I'm barely gonna play it if I download it.
Chilling, killing, and xdefiant.
What'd you say?
Chilling, killing, and xdefiant.
Where's gonna be scrubbed? What's the deal with xdefiant?
Gotta
Sounds like a
find
weird
that.
porn site.
Bruh. Yeah.
Like sounds like some crazy ass like hardcore porn site.
Alright, don't get too scripted now. Remember, I am
xdefiant.com. Home of the splooge factory.
Oh my gosh.
Because they